What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be going over packet burst in this video, and I just want to say I have already done this before on the channel. I've done it twice already, but since it's a new season, I kind of want to, redo it again to see if anything changes and see if I can help more people on this. And also, I'm trying to make my community Discord active again, so if you would like to join it, the link is in the description below. And if it helps you, subscribe to the channel, like the video, it goes a long way, and let's go. The main fix for this is simply by going into your options, go across to the little cog thing in the top right, go down to graphic, and then going over to quality, and you'll see something right here called VRAM scale, and you're going to want to turn this way down so that the target meter, you see where it says target with the line, you want to make sure that is as close as possible to the grey bar. And then once you have done, you're going to want to press apply, and then we're going to have a quick look, and as you can see, me putting it down to 50 is the target is now closer to the grey bar, and for some weird reason this works for me. This is my main method when it comes to packet burst. This is my main one that fixes all the issues, and I do not have any problem as soon as this is done. And also, you want to make sure that you don't, if your graphics card is good enough, you don't need DLSS, you don't need the NVIDIA, you don't need all this stuff basically, you could actually turn this off. This can also help as well. And yeah, let's get into the more little minor things that you can fix. Okay, so also changing your graphics and textures and all that stuff can also help. Sometimes if your PC obviously can't handle the higher graphics, even though you may get more FPS or it may look better, it may run smoother, sometimes it could be that your settings are just too high. Also, depth of field, you might want to turn that off. That also does kind of help a little bit as well. For some reason it does, don't ask me why, I don't know, but it can help as well. I've noticed when I have turned this off, it does make a little bit of an improvement, and the game also does look better with this off as well. I just want to keep that in mind. It kind of gets rid of the blur on explosions and fire and particles, and also when you're ADSing as well. It kind of makes a clearer picture. This is more for realism. I just want to point that out. This is more for the realism sort of thing, but depth of field does definitely help a little bit. Also, turning your bullet impacts and stuff like that can also help. Your shaders quality, now I put this on low because realistically I am not asked about this whatsoever. Now, you can turn this up, which is what I'm going to do, but once you turn a setting up, I want you guys to keep in mind that if you press apply and go to graphics, sometimes the usage of the VRAM scale will go up, which means you'll have to change the target thing up a little bit. Now, I didn't have to do it, but sometimes it can happen and it will go up and then you need to change it. Also, on stream texture demanding, wherever this is, sometimes having this on minimal does help. I have it on optimized because it doesn't affect me, but sometimes it can do. Next is the local texture streaming. This can also help. It says the streaming quality on distance zones in larger maps. I put this on low because if you guys don't know, in games, especially in multiplayer, now it's not so much for Warzone. Warzone, unless you're playing the big map. Now, Warzone has, obviously, bigger map. Now, if you go into the multiplayer games and you play, let's say, for example, Stakeout, right? Now, in that map, they actually are loading the entire Warzone map around you. And obviously you don't see it because you're playing in that little tiny room. But now on most maps have extra maps inside of the maps, if you know what I'm trying to say. Now there's been a video surfacing. If you go on Twitter, you'll probably find it, or X should I say. If you go on there, you'll find it. Just search up, I don't know, just search up something to do with the Warzone map or like the thingy. If I find an example, I'll put it up on screen. But basically, you're loading the Warzone map every time you're playing the multiplayers. All the multiplayer maps, most likely all of them, not all of them, but some of them, are loading the entire Warzone map in the background. So really you're playing on the Warzone map, but you're playing on a little portion. And so putting this on low will make it so that you don't render the entire Warzone map as well as the multiplayer map as you're playing, if that makes any sense. I'm not too sure if that makes any sense to anyone, but it made sense to me. Put it on low, trust me, you'll see a difference in that. Shadow quality, if you're asked about shadows, I turn this all on low because I'm not too bothered about it whatsoever. And basically, I just put everything on low. And this works for me. This is like the best solution that I can possibly come up with. And I want to keep in mind that every single person has a different setup. Some of you guys might be running PlayStation, Xbox, Xbox One S, Xbox Normal, Xbox Series X, PlayStation, PlayStation Pro. Everyone's running different stuff. So the setting that I may show in this video might not work for you. So you want to change each setting individually and see what the issue is. Also, I want to keep in mind that once you do like the settings and I change them things, you are going to want to restart your game. Now, especially if you're on PC for some reason, every setting you change, it doesn't even fix until you relaunch the game. So I want to keep that in mind. Make sure you are relaunching your game, because otherwise, you know, it's not going to work. Now, I'm going to jump into a game to see if I get packet burst or not, and we'll just go from there. Okay, we're back with the AI-generated thumbnail. I have no idea. Anyways, we are loading in, and I want to keep in mind that I will probably get packet burst once I load in, but after I load in, I should be alright. So as you can see, left side, I'm getting packet burst, and now it is gone. Now I don't have it, and that is because I changed the settings that I had at the get-go, like I've shown you. I changed them ones, and I am now perfectly fine. The game might be a bit too loud though. I'm going to turn that down, because that is loud. Especially for me, I am going deaf with that. But yeah, I just want to make it clear, man, that everyone has different setups, and, you know, something that may work for me may not work for you. And I also want to keep in mind that you are always going to get packet bursts, let's be honest. The servers are not the best to begin with from the get-go. They are actually running old servers. I'm pretty sure someone said it somewhere, and I cannot remember where. But I heard it somewhere online that basically these servers that we're playing on are old servers. They haven't updated them in a while. They haven't got new servers. These are the same servers. And obviously, it does depend on what time of day you're playing as well, because servers. So obviously, if you're playing later in the day, more people on, so on and so on. You get the idea. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I hope I helped you. I hope you managed to fix your issue. And if I did, man, subscribe, because I'm going to be posting more now. I'm going to be posting pretty much every day. If not every day, I'm going to be posting once every 2 days. I've been in work, so I haven't been able to post out, but I'm back now and I'm posting, so just, you know what I mean, drop me a sub. Go over to the Twitch, drop me a follow on Twitch over there. I'm going to start going live over there, and TikTok as well. I'm going to be over there too. So I'll see you guys all in the next video, man. Take care.